said it last time, but Clara didn't agree with me.
Cause the person after.
Clara hates you, by the way.
Because of the
That's
power.
what racism. What?
Clara hates you, by the way. She couldn't believe I'm having him on. She hates him.
Racism.
She's like, you having Terry Robinson on?
Racism wasn't born.
Bro, he's a boss. You know that? Don't leave me hanging. He's a boss. No, but you know the ones that man's only dealing with bosses. He's a boss, and when Tommy say "rule," it's real, you know. Like he can make his rule. Like man will make the whole of all the hooligans come right now for respect.
That to me explains our Black Lives Matter when they were saying all lives matter.
Yes,
that to me explains that. Yes. Do you understand? Like what you just said.
You don't believe
you can't have racism. You can't. He's trying. Raspec's trying to say that you can't be racist against your oppressor.
Raspect,
that's where he's coming from.
Raspect needs to know it. Raspect needs to know it. He's got bare hooligans outside.
Is my mother?
He's got bare hooligans outside now. Raspect needs to know what he's doing.
Is my mother your oppressor?
With the army suit.
But so you can be racist. So if you say you kill an innocent woman, is she your oppressor?
What do you mean?
So you said, say you kill an innocent white woman, is she your oppressor?
I'm saying that racism was defined by an action. It wasn't defined by someone saying nigger, nigger. That doesn't matter.
Hey, Cream, you look nice today. Come my co-host ask some questions.
Tommy, if you...
Hey, wait. My co-host got some questions to ask, man.
Tell me if you understand this.
This is too mad, like. This is too much. My co-host is here. Cream, ice cream, young spring. She's got questions written down.
Have you ever Have you ever heard of Chris Donaldson?
You're moving like a wire.
Have you ever heard of Chris Donaldson?
Like you just want to. Have you
ever heard of Chris Donaldson?
Why do you just want to? You're moving like LGBT though. I'm trying to make you talk to the girl.
No, man, it's cool. It's cool.
Cream, have you ever heard of Chris Donaldson?
I have not. But we're gonna get into it.
Chris Donaldson was the first ever racially motivated murder. Yeah. 15 years old white boy, kidnapped off the street, they cut his penis off, fed it to him, butchered him.
You don't want me to talk, but.
So I'm going to ask you, so Chris Donaldson, kidnapped off the street, 15 years old, they cut his penis off, fed it to him, stabbed him.
Why, bruv, man?
He's 15 years old.
Why are you saying penis?
And the men were convicted of racially motivated murder. Are you saying that weren't a racist attack? Because he's white.
What, a black guy's done that to a white guy?
No.
What colour were they?
They were Pakistani, yeah? Are you saying that wasn't a racist attack because they're white?
He's not got no.
Because they're white.
Black people.
What I want to say firstly is that just notice that all the time we've been here, Tommy has not dropped one statistic of anything white people have done anywhere throughout the whole interview. The only statistics he has is for the minority.
Why would he have that?
No, I'm
saying, why would he?
I can agree that the majority of the Rotherham thing is Asian people, and I've been against that, and I've been banning out them groomers down there. It doesn't take away nothing from me. I can also agree that most of the youth violence is amongst black youths. Yeah, it takes away.
And why do you think that is? Why do you think that is?
Tommy don't want to talk about what his people do the most, though.
What do you want me to say?
That's the problem, and he will never.
I don't see a colour thing. I don't care about white, black.
He will only talk about Asians.
He did say his people are 90% paedophiles, though.
Yeah, and then he tried to flip it. Oh, but we don't do the gang grooming. We only groom kids.
He said 90% of what?
I didn't say that.
He said 90% of people in England are white, and 90% are paedophiles. Basically, the numbers ain't.
Hold on a minute.
So he's basically saying the numbers ain't wrong.
90%.
Majority of paedophiles in the UK are white.
Are white.
Yeah, he said 90% of people.
But if 90%,
and then he said I called him up on it.
But if 90% is a fucking high number.
Yeah, but
so that's how much.
But 90% of this country is white
people in this country. That's what he's saying.
My point is, it's not an over-representation.
It's not over-representation. If there's 90% of white people in this country and 90% of paedophiles, there's nothing. It's not.
This report says it confirms that white men remain the most common offenders, which is something rarely mentioned by right-wing commentators.
Of course they are. 90% of the country is white.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be.
It's not over-representation.
That's his whole point. It's gonna be.
It's gonna be.
Of course, it's gonna be mostly white people if it's 90% white.
Yeah.
My thing is this, innit?
Listen.
If you have a problem against sex trafficking, grooming, and then maybe the wording needs to be a bit different. That's just my thing, because you can't just say.
I've just done a documentary. Yeah, you should watch it. You should watch it as well, bruv. It's called The Phantom Rape Gang. So a white girl up north. Put on
I swear, but that girl's come out saying that she was lying.
I come out saying she was lying before she come out saying
was it you?
I've just done a video. The Muslim man says I saved his life. Yeah, I don't hate him as a Muslim.
Yeah,
I went up there, met his family when this allegation had been made. I knew things didn't add up. Yeah, I sat down, I interviewed him. I went and found the girl's dad and said, "When are you going to tell the truth?" It's all on the documentary.
You went mad on them. You went in the restaurant. I see. You got in the restaurant.
That's another one. That's when I was after them.
Because I don't rate them things either, you know. Because I don't rate none. I don't rate them the same way how we don't rate all of that. I don't rate none of that neither. all that sex no, I know, but I'm just saying I don't rate sex traffic, I don't rate grooming of kids, I don't rate none of that. So if he's going up there and trying to